The Thunder taking on the Hawks. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they've stumbled here at the midway point of the season, looking to get back on the right track tonight. Hawks, Thunder, coming right up. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Capella.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Reddish out there with Young, and it's Capella in at the 5, down low. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ferguson in at the small forward position. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island and it's just not fair.
Good point. Kept alive. Young outside. Again, Young missing. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I briefly spoke with Lloyd Pierce. One player he mentioned was Chris Paul. Coach said he is just a gamer. He'll do whatever it takes to win. And we've got to have that same determination. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Capella. The Thunder making the shot. Young passes to Collins. Kicks it to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Collins. Capella, the pass to Reddish. Count the basket. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Paul with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Magic in Orlando. The pass to Gallinari. Over Young. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Pass to Reddish. Capella with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Paul outside. Pass to Ferguson. Back to Paul. Over Young. Out to Gallinari. Over Collins. Rebound Atlanta.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Gallinari. Collins grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Gallinari. Over Collins. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. That shot missing. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Paul penetrating. He kicks to Gallinari, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. You look at the Hawks franchise, moved to Atlanta in 1956. Since then, they've been unable to advance to the NBA Finals.
Paul kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Ferguson. Here's Paul. No good with the layup. Now with Atlanta, I think they wanted a fresh start a couple years ago, Steve, rather than be a middle-of-the-pack team.
Yeah, and a primary way to acquire stars is to reboot, dump salary, and nail your draft picks. Then, once you have the young nucleus in place, you add the veterans.
Steps back and fires. Rebound by the Hawks. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
They weren't aggressive on the glass. They weren't blocking out. That puts you behind the 8-ball every single time.
Pass to Ferguson. Back to Paul. Shot to stop the run, and Capella sends it back. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They lead by 4. Capella goes in, and that one good. Capella's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
So you know that every game these two teams play will be an exciting one.
Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. 5th is Steven Adams.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Thunder trailing by 6. And here is Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Gallinari on the wing. Five to shoot. And there's the pass to Adams. To the left wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. How last month turned out for him? Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Hawks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
And, Smitty, one thing I like about Gallinari, he's doing more things on the court as he ages.
I totally agree. He used to be out there only to shoot, but that hasn't been the case for a while now. Still scores, but his rebounding has improved, and he's done a good job of driving and drawing fouls.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Oklahoma City. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
This is what Shea excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Passes it to Young. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Tipped away. Here's Reddish. And another shot. Hunter, no good.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
This is Gallinari's game. Can create his own shot and terrific at drawing fouls.
The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin. If you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans, it's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. Young against Schroeder. Puts it up from 12. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Noel. Schroeder, left side. From deep. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Schroeder. Gallinari's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Schroeder against Young. Here's Herter. His last outing, he had 8 points. 5 on the clock, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Adams. Now here's Robertson. Over Teague, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Herter. At the top of the key, Capella. Kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6 to the right side. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thunder trailing by 3. Now here's Schroeder, still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Here's Adams. Shoots over Capella. Adams' shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Uncovered. The shot will not fall. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Schroeder. Makes it off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Young. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Clippers. And the pass to Dedmon. Here's Herter. Young outside. The three. It's rebounded by Robertson.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Gallinari surveying the D. Schroeder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a sixth-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create, and coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Damian Jones comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Bembry in for Trae Young. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Teague with the ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long, just doing the job on the backboard.
The shot's good, and the Thunder lead by 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to the Bembry. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Noel. Here's Baisley, the big dunk at the end of the break.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That is his first foul of the game. .139 left to play in the first. Dedmon dishes to T. In the corner, Herter with it.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Muscala, the pass to Noel. Got a piece of it. The Hawks trail by 5. And here is Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Trying to get something going. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Teague bounce pass. Here's Herter. 5 points in the game. Here's Dedmon. Rebound by Muscala.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. Schroeder hits them both.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Herter passes to Dedmon to stop the run. They get the rebound. Back to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Teague surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bembry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Schroeder. He's got 6.
Hey, yo, right here.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Chris Ball talks about the matchups he faces at the point guard.
The toughest position in the NBA night in and night out is the point guard position. You know, every night you look at the board, the coach is pretty much going to say, their team goes as such and such goes. You know what I mean? So that's the toughest part, and that's probably the funnest part, too, because it's competition.
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Noel is out there with Muscala. Then there's Andre Robertson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Baisley in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. The Thunder have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That one misses for Schroeder. Now, Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision. But I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides to the rim.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare. You're right.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
Schroeder dishes to Noel. It's good. And the Thunder lead by 11.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Teague. Dedmon trying to break free. Teague can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Bembry. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Muscala kicks it over to Schroeder. Baisley passes to Schroeder, and it goes down 2 points. Schroeder's got 12.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis. using every inch of his frame to finish.
The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Herter. Oh, that's blocked. And they're on the break. Wow. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bembry. He's covered by Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Poked loose. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Schroeder. And that one good. Schroeder's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Atlanta has possession. 17-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Right side, Jones. Unhindered, going all the way. All alone, rips down the breakaway slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the Thunder with some changes. Terrence Ferguson's checked in for Mike Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Robertson. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Atlanta also making some changes here. John Collins, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Hunter comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Reddish in for Bembry. And Teague has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The Hawks again can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Here's Hunter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And the Thunder with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Baisley. Over Collins. Baisley, good. Baisley's got 4 this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now here's Teague. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Now the pass to Jones. Outside Collins. Over in the corner, Reddish. The Thunder pull it in. Baisley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
So it's Atlanta now. Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. That's no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Jeff Teague. Passes to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins passes to Capella. Young against Paul. To the paint to end the cold streak. And the rejection by Noel. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Paul can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Fires the 3. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Collins against Paul. Pass to Baisley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young. The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The first free throw is good. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here. Especially for a lot of those bigs, it was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And taken away by Paul. Yep, it counts. Paul's got his first points in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Pass to Collins. Here's Reddish to end the run. Shot by Collins, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
There's the feed to Adams. Shot from 6. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 20-4 run. Paul looking over the floor. Releases. Good defensive work there by Young.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Reddish. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Reddish has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Thunder leading by 23. Now Paul. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Adams, the pass to Baisley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter. The Thunder have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That free throw missing.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And he sinks the second. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Young with the ball. He has 6. That shot is off. Adams, some nice D.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Back to Paul. There's the pass to Baisley. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
It's stolen by Capella. And here's the fast break. Got a piece of it. Collins in the post. Passes it to Reddish. In the corner, it's Hunter. The tray. Here's Capella. And at last, they get one to fall. Capella's got 8 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari down low. He's guarded by Collins. Paul for 3. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
And over the years, Chris has really honed in on making the three-point shot. Understands how important it is.
Pass to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
And here is Paul. 5 points in the game. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Paul against Young. The pass to Gallinari. It's stolen by Reddish. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bembry's checked in for Hunter. Young dishes to Collins. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And there's the call on John Collins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look for Oklahoma City. Mike Muscala is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Andre Robertson in for Paul. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Muscala kicks to Adams. Schroeder and Capella sends it back. Schroeder passes to Adams. Goes back up. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Capella. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Good work there as it goes.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 20. 1:14 left in the second quarter. That's in coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Over Dedmon. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Magic. Pass to Herter. Back to Young. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
And Young comes over to help. Robertson dishes to Gallinari. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. He gets it in there. Robertson's got his second basket of the night.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. From deep three-point range, a big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, a very effective first half. What are you seeing that allows you to attack them so effectively?
Well, in one of these games, it's very up-tempo, fast-paced, and, you know, if they just run, I have fun, you know, assisting and passing them the ball, so it's a fun game for me.
Game's easy when you play downhill. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Dennis Schroeder playing terrific basketball in this one. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3-ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them to keep pounding it inside and staying physical.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, Ernie, they had a ton of fouls. Jeez. And the points they gave up at the free throw line added up in a hurry. They got to calm down during the break and play much more control in the second half.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The Hawks trail by 20. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. They've got Clint Capella. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Hunter. Then it's Reddish. And it's Young in at the point. Now, here's Reddish. Gallinari covering, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And he can't get the first one. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. Good on the second free throw. And it's Paul with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a 19-point lead. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now, here's Hunter. Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Al Paul. Pass to Ferguson. So here's Gallinari. Over Collins. And it's Gallinari missing.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Good on the shot. And 11 points for Cam Reddish.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Paul with the ball. He's got 5. Ferguson, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gallinari. Over to the wing. Lock at 6. Here's Paul. And Capella sends it back.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Gallinari outside. Paul outside. Now the pass to Adams. Tries it from 9. Buries the jump shot. And the Thunder lead by 15.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
And here's Young. 6 points for him. Passes it to Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
That free throw good from Reddish. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Young against Paul. Pass to Adams. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. Looking to end his cold spell.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Pass to Hunter. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. Hunter's got 5 points so far.
Firing on all cylinders here in the 3rd. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Paul against Young, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
CP3 stop and go. Drew the foul on that play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
First free throw is good. Nerlens Noel checks in for Gallinari. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so Paul nails both of them.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
Teague kicks to Hunter. The pass to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Outside Teague. Floats one. That one no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Paul, and Capella sends it back. Outside Teague. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Noel's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Teague against Paul. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Over Reddish. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Reddish.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Damian Jones is checked in for Capella. Here's Collins, and the rejection by Noel.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so Adams nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And there's the pass to Reddish. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Reddish. All sorts of time. Thunder with the rebound.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Paul right side, and Jones sends it back, and they get it back. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder leading by 15. Pulls up on the elbow, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Adams. Adams has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Here's Reddish. 17 points in the game. The Hawks again can't hit.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Ferguson, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the wing jumper offline. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Hunter. And he lays that one in. Hunter's got 7 points in the game.
solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Adams. Over Jones. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his second basket. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Knocked away and taken away by Paul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The desire to finish, Shea has that in his DNA. And for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, his size at the point guard spot is a huge bonus for him. Allows him to switch onto most other players on defense when dealing with picks.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Muscala, he's checked in for Adams. Robertson comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And one of the reasons they targeted Gilgeous-Alexander was because of his size.
Big guards aren't easy to find, Kevin, and they help coaches' defensive scheme. Every team looks to get a switch into a bad defensive matchup. If your PG isn't an option, the offense has to work that much harder.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Muscala with the ball. Working on Collins. It's good. The Hawks trail by 20. Outside Teague. And he makes good on the layup.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Oklahoma City shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Schroeder against Teague. Here's Muscala. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game. Teague against Schroeder. Here's Herter. He's got 7. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Herter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Teague against Schroeder. To the middle. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And with Schroeder's ability to shoot and drive, he commands the attention of the entire defense.
Teague the pass to Collins. Back to Teague. Passes to Dedmon. Clock is at 3. And they pick up 2.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Schroeder against Teague. Stolen by Collins. It's stolen by Muscala. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. Muscala. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Hawks trail by 16. With some arc. Teague can't hit.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
shooting 2.
The first one falls. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Thunder. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Number 5, the Hawks.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
For Atlanta, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. He misses the free throw.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. He hits the second from the line. 1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Schroeder. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds in the game. With the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Herter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Excellent pass from Dedmon. This is what you're asking your guys to do. Be aggressive, trust one another, and make plays for each other.
Pass to Gallinari. Feeds to Schroeder. It's stolen by Teague. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herter. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists tonight.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Schroeder kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Dedmon with the block.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland. Kevin Herter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
Young's checked in for Benford. And he makes the first but misses the second. Gallinari attacking, and Gallinari throws it down.
He's long and he's crafty, and he has a knack for scoring. Danilo on the attack.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Young for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Roberson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Capella dishes to Young. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 9.
It just looks like it's going in every time. Maybe because we've already seen Trey do this so many times.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action after this word. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Schroeder and Gilgeous-Alexander pair up in the backcourt. Robertson and Gallinari at the small and power forward positions. And it's Adams in at the 5. Rome in the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. That one good for 2. Adams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder. Now, here is Young. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Capella. Adams, some nice D.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ferguson's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 14. Now Teague. Young outside from past the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. That's 12 points for Trae Young.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Gallinari. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Capella dishes to Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gallinari.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
And Smitty, the city of Atlanta, as you know, has really embraced Trae Young.
Kevin, they call him Ice Trae. The franchise handed him the keys, and he's running with it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hall's checked in, and so Young nails them both. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Paul outside. Passes it to Adams. Shoots over Capella, and Adams with the basket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Young. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Now the dish to Reddish. Pass to Herter. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Down low, here's Adams. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks trail by 9. To the wing on the left. A 3-ball. Herter, no good.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough guy to defend. Gallinari with the skill, the knowledge of the game, and gifted physically.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Molinari hits them both.
And this is where you want to see Gallinari if you're the coach, a knockdown shooter at the free throw line.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Ferguson. And stolen by Hunter. To the paint. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Reddish.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
There's the pass to Schroeder. Gallinari right side. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Ferguson. The Thunder with another miss. The Hawks trail by 9. Inside, here's Hunter. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime, and it was just barely above 30%.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Schroeder being disruptive on the defensive end, knocking the ball out and starting the fast break.
Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Young against Paul. Here's Capella. And Adams sends it back. Here's Ferguson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Young against Paul. Young with the ball. Adams, some nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Paul outside. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Reddish. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
We talk about Schroeder's toughness. Just shrugs off the hit and keeps on going.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They could use a big shot to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. The shot, no good. The Thunder leading by 13. Paul passes to Gallinari. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Capella. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting.
And it's been a season to remember for him so far. And it'll only get better if he can hang on to that starting spot for All-Star Weekend.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Young. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Left side, Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella kicks to Young. Over in the corner, Reddish. They could use a bucket. He lays it in. Reddish has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Gallinari outside. To the inside. And it's Schroeder missing. The Hawks trail by 13. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Young taking his time here. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Paul kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Dishes it to Reddish. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Reddish, no good. The Thunder leading by 12. And he goes in for the dunk.
Unselfish play by Gallinari, a natural-born scorer, showing a willingness to facilitate.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Young against Paul. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Paul against Young. He kicks to Capella. Paul with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Hunter. Capella dishes to Young. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first. He's off on the second. And Adams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 13-point game. The 8-footer, and Gallinari puts it in. Gallinari's got 6 points in the quarter.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
The Hawks shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Kick out to Adams. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Paul. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here's Young. Over Gallinari. Now here's Reddish. He's covered closely. Pass to Young. 4 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
They're running. And here we go. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
It's stolen by Capella, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. All free throws good from Capella. Here's Paul. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. They can't stop the run with that one. From 18 feet away. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Hunter.
And we saw this in the national title game. Hunter embracing the moment and delivering in the clutch.
Paul against Young. Paul goes in. Here's Adams. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Young against Paul. He feeds it to Adams. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Young, good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Young against Paul. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 6. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hunter, no good. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. The pass to Fernando. Here's Herter. Fires from deep. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team. I assume that was a big focus tonight.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did, and we played a great game.
Gallo, thanks very much. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.